This is on cultivating silence. So let me tell you a story. This morning, I'm at the gym, and it's whatever, man. It's like a quarter after 7 in the morning. And my gym, the way it's set up is it's basically just like this long windowless gym. It's a grinding gym, right? It's the Park District. It's what I got. It's what's close to my house. It's what works. So I'm in this gym, and it's first thing in the morning, and the music is cranking. All of the TVs are on. There's a dude with the earphones in, on the phone, also like messaging or reading stuff on his phone as he's listening to something, as the TV is on, as the stupid pop music like blasts from the overhead, which they still give me access to the dial, so I crank it back on one half of the gym at least. So that's kind of, they haven't barred me from that yet, but I'm sure they will. Anyway, so I'm there and I'm watching all this unfold, and I work out clean. So I don't work out. I don't have a phone with me. I'm not checking stuff. I'm not doing stuff. I'm not listening to audiobooks anymore. Like, I'm just straight up working out clean. So I can see it. Like, I could see the TVs. I could hear the music in the background. I could watch people. Like, I like the sound of the clink of the weights, and also cultivating some sort of peacefulness when I'm there, just like focused on my purpose, which is working out. And I was thinking, as the TV's on and the radio is blasting stupid gym music, and this guy's got earphones in and he's messaging and he's reading stuff and he's listening to something at the same exact time and looking at the TV. Um, Man, we need more silence. Start getting more silence in your life. Cultivate silence, even when it's really hard to do. And when I first started cultivating silence, I made a video about this and I talked a little bit about it. I don't know when I did it. But anyway, I never really allowed myself to have silence before, right? The devils would come out if it was silent in my life. And I was also living a very chaotic life too, right? I was doing a lot of things wrong. So, of course, the demons will come out to play when there's not an input, watching, listening, doing something, or even doing something while listening to something. So I began swimming at this gym that I belong to. And when you swim, it's just you and the water and the strokes and your breath, and that's it. So, of course, the demons come out to play, man. My head's getting wrecked. I'm swimming laps, and my mind is going to the most diabolical places ever imaginable. But it's also a good thing, because in that silence of just breathing and swimming and just hearing the water, and that's it. It's just your breath and the strokes and counting and the demons. You get to start facing those demons. You get to see all of them. And I'm real thankful for a lot of things. One, I'm thankful for that swimming pool. It was horrible. It was horrible for a long time. Like, I knew every time I got into that pool, I was going to be distraction free and the demons were going out to play. And I knew too that once that happened, I could actually start facing them. I wasn't drowning it out with something else. So for you guys, like, think about the ways you're drowning out silence in your life. And I know it's scary to have silence. I know people, and I used to be like this too, never silence. Man, I'll tell you this. I even went to bed listening to something. I went to bed with earphones in my ears. There was a time where if I woke up in the middle of the night, I would put something on, even if it was like the audio Bible, like, I'd put something on always, because I couldn't have any moments of silence. I was not strong enough to even have any moments of silence because I haven't even faced one of those demons yet, right? So think about it. And once you start cultivating silence, you walk into situations like I did this morning at the gym with all the TVs on and the music and hardly anybody's there. And it's like, what the hell y'all doing? And the dude with the earphones in and messaging and watching TV. It's like you start to see that. You start to realize we're in a weird, chaotic world, and everything wants you to pay attention to it and to not have silence and to not think and to not face your demons and just kind of look, we'll call it what it is, like quote unquote, like go with the flow. Dead things go with the flow. That's what goes with the flow. So I urge you guys to start facing your demons, shut the devices off. Like next time, I don't know if you run, you work out, like do it with nothing. Start doing it clean. Go for a run, man. I remember running, and when I first started running clean, same thing happened. It's just you and the sound of your footsteps and your breathing, and you start getting, the demons come out. But then after a while, it's just you and like your thoughts, and you can conquer stuff and figure things out and do a ton of stuff. So cultivate silence. Start cultivating silence. You'll be a much better man in all areas of your life. You'll feel more peaceful. And I'll leave with one last thing is, and not the new mass. So I'm Catholic. The new mass, I find there's no silence in it, right? It's just constant, like nonstop talking. That's the Novus Ordo mass. I'll just make my play. But the old mass, which I attend and have been attending since 2014-ish or something around there, it has grand sweeps of silence. And as grand sweeps, even if it's not silent, it's in Latin. So you can't even you can't comprehend what it's saying. It's like this ancient tongue and it kind of draws you in. It draws you into the silence and the beauty and all of it. It's like, even the chanting, the chanting will typically be in Latin. So you could pick up a couple words here and there, but you're in the silence. You're not thinking about the lyrics. You're not thinking about or having input from, English words that you know. You're just in the silence. And when you get that great breath of silence, it makes an impact on your life. So if you like this, share, subscribe, hit the thumbs up. You know how it works. Algorithms, nonsense, out.